Buy, rent, or burn.
Yeah!
Okay.
All right, so here we go. Mike, tell the folks at home how it works.
How it works is, now hold this up and it keeps blocking my light. I noticed last week I get dark and light. Right?
Yeah, you do.
Weird, right? They on the chat room right now, we say, hey, what movies are you thinking of spending money on? And then Mark and Wade, and now Philip will tell you whether you should buy, rent, or burn it. Okay. And by burn it, we mean throw in the fire.
Yep.
Okay, starting, and this is all chat room today. Tejas 74, That's Life.
Burn. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say burn.
Sing the song. That's life.
That's right. No, but it's just not a. It's not a good movie.
I agree. I'd burn that. I agree. I'm on board.
Sorry.
I'm on board with the burning.
Really just
Well, you know, I thought this was rapid. Mike always complains that this doesn't go fast enough.
I don't know what this says. Dunwich Horror.
Dunwich Horror.
Is that what it says? Dunwich Horror? From Lady Dio?
So far, I haven't heard of either of these movies.
Boy.
I don't think anybody's heard of Dunwich Horror.
Can I get a director
I've
or
heard of
year?
it, but I'm not sure that I've ever even seen it.
60s vamp.
Looking for a director here. Let's come back to it.
Is it a hammer?
Frieza
Is it a hammer
57
film?
wants to know about The Shape of Things. We'll come back to it when they answer. The Shape of Things. Frieza 57.
Yeah, I'd rent that. You know what? It's a pretty
rent.
recent
It's
film.
worth a rent. It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, all right, rapid fire. Here we
I'm
go.
looking through all these. I've never heard a single one of these movies right now.
I haven't heard of any of them yet.
No, it's going to keep going. What was it, Dunwich Horror?
Dunwich Horror, 1970. Sandra
1970?
Dean Stockwell,
Sandra Dean?
Oh.
Ed Begley.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, 70s horror.
You know what? I'm going to say rent.
Rent.
I'm going to say rent. Anything with Sandra Dee, crying out loud. You could have
horror
stopped
film?
there.
All right.
Sandra
From
Dee.
Skillas wants to know about Spirited Away.
Oh.
Bye.
You know, it's probably my least favorite Miyazaki film, but I would
Really?
definitely buy it. I would buy
Oh!
it, but it's not my favorite. Everybody talks about how great it is, but there's so many better ones, you know, that no one's ever heard of.
Well, it's the one that broke through here.
It's
You know,
true.
he had made so many others prior to that, but that's the one that Disney picked up, threw the money behind it. They thought they could market it, and people discovered him with it. And yeah, he has made better.
You guys
films,
all
but-
give your thing?
Bye.
Buy it for
Bye.
sure.
Mark gave a buy. Great. From Jester94, A Scanner Darkly.
No, you know what? That Linklater stuff with the
With
whole
the weird
crazy
animation
thing.
thingy,
Burn
no.
it, burn whatever computer he uses to create that effect. Burn that too.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
no.
Meanwhile,
Bob,
Tejas74 in the chat room is having a fit. Blake Edwards, really? WTF about That's Life? That how dare you? Apparently, because
Blake Edwards.
film.
Not every Blake Edwards film is great.
Look, Blake Edwards stopped being Blake Edwards around about like 1992. And it was
A fine mess.
A fine mess.
fine
may have
mess.
been. Everything started to unravel when what was the John Ritter film with the glow in the dark condom?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, what was that called?
That was when it all just completely blew apart. I mean,
Okay.
and even until then he was
We
spotty.
introduced Tejas74. Calm down. And going to the next one, Hushed 5, The Good, the Bad, and the Weird.
Oh, the good,
Oh,
bad,
I
and
like that movie. That's a good movie.
It is. I don't know if I say buy. I'd go rent with it. It's
You can you can stream that on net. Actually, you can stream that on Netflix, which I did.
yeah.
Actually, relatively recently. It's good. I would definitely rent
It's
that.
a weird. What is it?
Are
Singaporean?
you saying buy or rent, or are you saying
rent?
rent
I'm going to say
again?
rent. Is it
Right.
Singaporean or
Disagree.
Thai?
I believe it's Singatai. I believe it's Singatai Vietnamese.
It's a weird. It's a weird Asian fusion
All right.
film.
Meanwhile, Philip, would you have one? Because let's name one that you might be interested
know what?
in. Because these people are asking.
I have not. I've heard of Spirited Away. You
All
know,
right.
now if they're asking about I Spit on Your Grave or
I
something
Spit on Your
like
Grave.
that,
Buy rent.
I Spit on Your Grave remake opening this week.
Remake. That's right.
Buy rent or
Really?
burn of the original.
You
Spit
know
on Your
what?
Grave?
Yeah.
No.
If you are a woman looking for creative ways to torture men, buy.
I really think that movie to me is just exploitation in the guise of like being some feminist revenge flick. I still think it's about a girl who gets raped with an inch of her life because isn't that fun to watch? Let's show more of that. And then she winds up, beating up these guys.
You know-
I'd burn that. I'd burn that.
You know,
Burn that, huh? Yeah, I
you know
would
what?
on the grave.
One of these days, you're going to have a date, and she's going to love that movie. What are you going to tell her then?
I like how Wade says, one of these days you're going to have a date. It could have stopped right there, but he kept going. Jesus Christ.
Okay. We confused J-Mac. Poor J-Mac.
Okay.
He has a list that I give him, and now he has a TriCaster. Are you ready? We caught up?
Okay, let's
Yeah,
go.
we're good.
All right.
All right, let's go.
Doesn't
We are back
TriCaster
to
think for us?
we are back to the list. MJ2346 asks about funny games.
The original or the remake?
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, I'd buy, rent the original burn the remake.
Can I ask, are these people really wondering about these movies? Or are they trying to stump
I don't
us?
know.
I think
Well,
they're Googling movies
Look,
and just
there's-
naming
no, no,
stuff.
no.
Here, let me put it this way.
Funny Games is done by one of the great,
Michael
world's great
Haneke.
directors.
Michael Haneke.
Michael Haneke is one of the world's great
Here's what I want to
directors
say about
right now.
Michael Haneke. The original Funny Games, burn. The remake, Airbender. Yeah.
No. Rent the original, burn the remake.
No, it's a horrible horror. Look, it's an incredible. Both of them are incredibly well made, but it's a horrible, horrible ordeal to sit through that.
Well, so is life as we know it, but you did that.
Oh no, horrible. Look, there's unbearable, and then there is just horrible. They're not the same category.
It's disease-ridden.
Yes.
Alright, here we go.
Chaos74 still going off in the chat room.
Sorry.
He's just mad. He goes, well, what is he like, Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
What's wrong with
Or
this?
what was
Burn.
another one there?
Blake Edwards movie. Look,
my favorite
the
movie.
Party.
Oh,
The
hey.
Party. We're going to talk about a Blake Edwards movie, The Party.
There we go.
There you go.
Bye.
Great.
Birdie Num
Birdie
Num.
Num.
Okay,
Birdie
moving
Num Num.
on. Jibabla. They told me how to pronounce it in the room, and I forgot. It's XIBLABA49.
Shibalba, maybe?
Of course, Shibabla. How could that be? Shabupi. The Road.
You know, I read the book, which was amazing, and the movie, not surprisingly, didn't really stand up to the book. I thought it was a very conventional film of a very unconventional book, but I guess I'll say rent it.
It's like The Road Warrior without cars.
Or action.
Yeah, or action. I'm gonna rent. Very, very low rent.
And by the way, the boy in that film, who almost single-handedly ruined that movie, although not his fault, that same kid is great in Let Me In.
Yeah.
Same kid.
The Road
True.
got me in trouble with my wife because I put it on and we were watching it, and
Yeah.
she hated it so much. She got up and left the room, and I stayed in there and finished it. And then after the movie's over, she's like, "I can't believe you watched that whole movie," because it was just disturbing. You know,
Yeah,
it
well,
was.
That's
It
good.
just-
No, movies that are disturbing, that's
Post-apocalyptic, running around, running into cannibals.
Yeah,
Most
but
of the movie.
I got in trouble for continuing that one. There were two movies I've gotten in trouble for finishing, and one of them is that, and the other one's the Natural Born Killers.
You know what? I spit on your grave.
Got two more.
I didn't make her watch that one.
Yeah.
All right, we got two more guys.
two
Here we go.
more.
Producer Mike, go.
SP Wright asks about Blood Diamond.
I like Blood Diamond. I thought Blood Diamond was the first time that I saw Leonardo DiCaprio actually almost be a man.
Burn. Burn. It's a stupid movie with DiCaprio, unable completely to do any kind of an accent that makes sense. It's supposed to be South African. I don't know what it's a horrible, dumb movie.
And I
Rent.
bought it.
Rent.
Sorry. I actually own it, so sorry, guys.
Mark saying rent and Nicole saying buy. We have all three opinions. Okay, one more. Chris asks about Seconds.
The
With the
Frankenheimer film?
Frankenheimer film with Rock Hudson?
I'll
As
say
opposed to some
yes.
exploitation film about cannibals?
Yes.
Okay.
If it's a
Rock Hudson,
Frankenheimer
yes, Rock
film,
Hudson.
buy that.
Yeah, for sure. It's
Yeah,
a great film. It's a terrific
Frankenheimer.
film.
By the way, one of Rock Hudson's only, real
Yeah,
deal,
yeah.
dramatic, wow, this is really Rock Hudson performances?
Well, man's favorite sport.
No, not quite. The opposite. Using an obscure reference to talk about an obscure film, we are obviously being
Yeah.
obscure.
All right.
So there you go, folks. So that was, what was it?
Buy, rent, or burn.
Byron Burns.
There we go.